the home base of NYU Bobcats. Woo! Go Bobcats, yes. When I went to college, my parents were so surprised when I graduated. They thought I was going to be a perpetual student. But, I managed. I got a PhD, which stands for Party Hardy Drinker. I got a master's and MS, which stands for Mighty Sarcastic. I got a bachelor's, which stands for BS. I know what you're thinking. No, Booty Shaker. Okay. And so, anyway, it was good. I got 3 degrees, right? And my first job was a stripper. And that opened the door to meet a rich husband. You got to pay off those student loans. And my parents were so relieved that I gave up my job at hospitality. Yeah, so anyway, those Catholic parents, you know what they're like. But anyway, I've been married 10 months, yes. When my husband and I were dating, people thought, they just assumed, never mind, they just assumed that we were already married. They thought we were too old to not be married. What's that about? Really. So, I'd say to them, we're doing just fine. And they'd say to me, well, how did you meet? And I'd say, oh, we met on a dating app. And they'd say, oh, they would like, huh? And the jaw would drop, right? And so I would be like, what? So this one person says to me, I didn't know they existed back then. And I said, we're only married 10 months, not 50 years. So here we are, right? And it's like, oh God. But anyway, this one person says to me, well, I didn't know they existed back then. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're married 10 months, not 50 years. It's much easier now. It's all on the phone. You don't even have to get your ass off the couch, right? So 50 years ago it was a lot different. You had to put clothes on, you had to go out, you had to meet somebody, you had to write down their phone number on paper, and you didn't want to lose it. Okay, I met the love of my life, okay? And accidentally, I blew my nose on his number. There that went, okay. So, here I am, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, how did I manage, right? I was young back then. Yeah, I could go out all night. I could dance all night with all the sailors that were there, right? I could get shit-faced. I could wake up in AC, Atlantic City, and I still got to work on time. I'm telling you, those were the days. I can only remember them now. Anyway, people just don't get older folks. They just make assumptions about them. And, we're not even into sex. And I'm like, even my doctors are like that. I tell them I need estrogen, right? My body doesn't make it anymore. I need to buy it. And they're like, wait a minute here. And I'm like, no. I need to be able to have sex, okay? I am a lusty wench. My husband calls me that. I need my sexy time, So they're like, wait a second here. And they're backing out of the exam room, okay? And I'm like, what do they think? Like I'm a deranged nymphomaniac? Oh my God. It is so hard. It is so hard. So anyway, I'm like, just give me the damn estrogen. And they're like, no, you can't have it. You're too old. So you're telling me I'm too old for sex? Oh, no. I am not too old for sex. I am having sex till my last breath. It's the best way to go out, let me tell you. my husband, I'm so proud of him. He is 10 years sober, okay? When we go out, I really try to support him. So I'm a designated drinker, okay? Now, we live in a small place, so I want to give him privacy and, for his online AA meetings. So the only place I can go to is the neighborhood bar. I mean, I go in there and I say to the bartender, give me a double. I'm drinking for 2. Okay, I took the F train to get here today, right? And I'm looking across from me and there's this woman sitting there and her face is like plastered in her phone and she has this biggest smile on her face, right? So I'm going, what's going on here? So the next thing that happens is her legs and her pelvis start gyrating. And I go, what? Oh, maybe she's looking at porn. Oh, okay. So, I think, what the hell, I mean, this is called the F train after all. And, I mean, then she comes, then she gets off and not the train. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. And here we go.
Slowly, there you go. Burn him on here. Let's hear it.